Right, I am making this very quick video in distress, in anger, and it's also I guess you could say it's an appeal, but I don't think obviously it will go anywhere. But since it was the milestone group that I'm shaking with anger right now because of this vile old man. Obviously my last video I'm fuming angry and disgusted beyond words. I mean, obviously he's already shown me his true cards. Okay, I get it. They all have. They've shown what they are. And yes, okay, I get it, but obviously it's when a person has already shown you that they're a nasty, vindictive, demented, lying, pathological liar with there's just unfortunately there is a lot of it in Eastbourne. But this is an appeal to Elly from room 2. Now I had never spoken to I'd never met this woman before, but if she gets wind of this YouTube channel, because let's face it, when I moved in here, I never told anyone that I had a YouTube channel. And when all the weird demented behaviour started, welcome to Eastbourne, by the way, this is what you get in these places. I didn't realise that there had been problems before I moved in. Elly was moving out when I moved in. Now, if it's true what my partner said while we were waiting to go into the court, he said he heard the landlady say Elly's name. Now, if that is the same Elly that was in room 2, because my partner had been saying to me, I'm praying that you get to speak to this Elly. God, it's just a thing in Eastbourne. Look up Britain's worst town. You will see that this person who is moving out of Eastbourne feels like she walks around the town and she's everyone's social worker. That is Eastbourne for you. There is a lot of it. And it's gotten worse over the years, because I've spent most of my life in this part of the country. But it's only since living in Eastbourne that I have actually attracted all the weirdos. But when you move into a house, this old man said that I was a lovely lady and kissed my hand. When I first moved in here, he made up all these stories. Darren said to me, the maintenance man, not my partner, Darren the maintenance man said he was quitting. The thing about the washing machine, this old man has got nothing better to do. I've literally just asked him very politely to begin with, bearing in mind that he stole the back door keys. He was laughing about it yesterday. I've got video evidence of him on YouTube saying, and bearing in mind, I never told him I had a YouTube channel. I never told Victoria, the landlady, I had a YouTube channel. But she told me she'd never seen YouTube before. And then she made herself look stupid in the courtroom. This is the landlady, by using my YouTube. And the judge thought that she was a bit mad because she didn't bring the paperwork. She thought that using my YouTube was evidence. This is how much they are pathological. They cannot stop lying. And I am someone who only tells the truth. I couldn't tell a lie to save my life. I'm too honest. My honesty gets me into trouble. That's how honest I am. But that's just me. And I really have released the beast from the cage with all these wicked. He has just said something so sickeningly wicked, as if it wasn't bad enough that he incited suicide in me. Oh, the landlady is now pretending to be the saviour. What happened to make you feel like this? Because I text her that she's harassing me and bullying me and making me feel suicidal, and now she's replied to me saying, what has happened to make you feel like this? Pretending to be stupid when Terry has just called me a stupid woman because I've just called him out on he's demented, he's stupid, he has given the maintenance man a mental breakdown. I am making a counterclaim, which is countering. I'm basically suing for what he has put me through, and for what this. Do you know what he just said? It's a shame I wasn't recording it. Because I said to him, if I was harassing you, you wouldn't be sitting there. Because he was going, oh, what's this? What's this? I said, that is me gesticulating that I was recording you. I said, if I was harassing you, you wouldn't be sitting there smiling. You wouldn't have been laughing yesterday about about you stealing the back door key. Because yesterday, several times, he's already done this. I filmed him, and this is why he was angry, because obviously he'd been told that it had been put on YouTube. I caught him out for his lies, and the police as well, because they had cautioned this one downstairs, this school teacher that's been taking drugs, that attacked and assaulted me. Him, who said he hated her, said he felt unsafe with her. I said, I filmed her assaulting me coming out of your room. This is what I've said to him just now when he was in the kitchen. Because I very politely said to him, the first thing I said was, could you please stop leaving urine in the sink and in the toilet? That's what I've got gloves for. I said, that's a real issue. That's a health and hygiene hazard, not me putting up an error. And that's when he said, I never complained about your error. And about 2 or 3 times, or about 4 times in total, he contradicted himself before calling me a stupid woman. I'm a stupid woman. Yeah, he wants to be abusive because I'm making him look what he is, which is stupid. So he's got to deflect. I said, you have just said to me that you didn't have a problem with the error, but now you're then contradicting yourself, saying I complained to the milestone group about the window being open in the lounge, and Bryony's got washing in there, so it might be. He said, you're not listening to me. Well, I am listening. He said, I didn't have a problem with your washing in there, but the window was open. Because I said several times, and I said it yesterday as well, well, why did I get a phantom text message from the landlady saying, can you not put an error up in the lounge? And Dion didn't have a problem with it, which is interesting, isn't it? She's not here right now, but months ago, before that tenant turned demented and attacked me, and all this other demented stuff that has happened in this house, this is what I'm saying. I really need to speak to this Elly, because if she's being manipulated, if the landlady is still in contact with her, then if that girl has any sense, she'll have nothing to do with the landlady. She'll run a mile from these people and have nothing to do with them. Because they are dangerous. They are dangerous. I mean, the landlady is gaslighting me right this second by saying, can I call for some help for you, doctor? Can I call Darren? What, my partner? Call my partner or a doctor, perhaps? She is the one who has been sending me harassing text messages and bullying me and not taking my real issues. For example, I said, go and look on YouTube. See, because the whole the court hearing was thrown out because you used my YouTube and didn't bring paperwork. Have a look at the urine that's being left in the sink. She actually texts me to say, it's not urine, it's water. It's not water. You can see it's yellow. It's quite clearly urine. You might not be able to see very clearly on YouTube, but I know because I'm cleaning it up with the gloves. So all those emails where she thanked me for cleaning out the fridge, she thanked me for labelling it, turned into jealousy from this 79-year-old man who doesn't want to be called a dirty old man on my YouTube, which he shouldn't know about. But apparently it was the Milestone group who told them about my YouTube channel. And this landlady is saying, can I call doctors or your partner for you, Darren? And I've texted her to say that my partner has told me to block her because she's causing me harassment, alarm and distress. And to take it to the legal representative and to ignore her. Now, my partner has said to me, I don't know why you're talking to Terry at all. Now, the only reason why I'm talking is because he's saying he doesn't have a problem with the error, but obviously he's lied because he said he didn't have a problem with it. But then he must have said he had a problem with it. He's saying he didn't have a problem. Then he's saying, oh, I told the Milestone group the problem that I had was with the window being left open because of Bryony's washing. And then I'm getting a text message from the landlady saying about, can you not leave your error up? And then he makes up a story saying, oh, he's doing exactly, because these two are in cahoots with each other, making up stories. She lives in Malta. He's saying, well, she I don't say she lives in Malta. She could have a house here in Eastbourne. She lives in Malta. She texts me to say, I have a neighbour who walked past the house and looked in and saw that you have an error. What utter bollocks! And how is it that Dion could get hold of the Victoria at 3 o'clock in the morning? Yes, 3 o'clock in the morning, when the landlady allegedly lives in Malta. I'm only saying what I've been told. She flies over here for the court hearing to get me out of it. She's been harassing me saying, are you moving out? You should have moved out. It's harassment. It is harassment. But what is making my blood boil is what I'm about to say. I am being harassed. I'm being harassed and bullied. Now, if this vile creature downstairs, this tenant that's been taking drugs in the property, saying it's for medicinal purposes, that serves a jail sentence by a school teacher tenant. And I've been attacked and assaulted by her, both me and my partner. And the landlady doesn't want to take that seriously. And yet at 3:00 in the morning, that same tenant can ring her up. And then I get a text message saying, don't you throw away Dion's food. And I said to him, because he knows about it, he said, did you throw out Dion's food? I said yesterday in a great deal of distress, I said, because he was laughing about the fact that he stole the back door key and pretended he didn't know about it. And the only time he got angry was with the public servants, you know, those two giggly girls, those PCSOs that I filmed. And he finds it funny. He finds it funny that he wound up the maintenance man to the point of a breakdown. How do I know? Because a few months ago, I thought it was all just banter. He said, Darren's not happy with me. The maintenance man is not happy with me because I've wound him up. And I thought it was all just banter. It wasn't banter. It never was banter, no, because it's a shame that I wasn't recording a while ago because downstairs a while ago, if he can say that I'm harassing him and he's laughing and mocking me and mocking the fact that he stole the back door key, which I want to sue over, so I should sue him. Because I've just recorded it. Not only did he incite suicide by saying where the rope was to hang myself, this is a 79-year-old man who's lost a daughter who was apparently my age. I said to him that I filmed Dion assaulting me coming out of his room and that she could have killed me if she had pushed me in the back. It's on YouTube. The police took evidence of it. If she had pushed me hard enough that I could have fallen down the stairs and been killed, and I said, and I smiled at him, and I said, you're sitting there smiling and mocking me doing this because I gesticulate. I said, that's me recording you. I said, if I was harassing you, I'd be causing you distress, but you find this all funny. And when I said, at the point when I said to him that Dion could have killed me when she gave me a sharp push in the back, he said, with a bit of luck. Yeah. So he's saying that basically I'm in a suicidal state right now because of the landlady and because of this vile, horrible, wicked old man. I said, you're a wicked old man. You've just said, you tell Dion you feel unsafe with me, and you have just said to me that this woman that's a school teacher on drugs could have killed me with a bit of luck. I said, would your daughter be proud of you? You've lost a daughter. I've lost a father, and I haven't yet gone to Barwell's to find out how he died. And you find this funny? I said, you're a wicked man. And he's like, yeah, I am a wicked man. Yeah, if that was an elderly man that felt unsafe with me, it's no wonder. So Elly, if you're watching this, if you are, if you get wind of this, I've never met you before. This is the tenant that was moving out when I moved in. I only had one little interaction with you, and that was me saying, oh, sorry, do you have a problem with me putting my hairbrushes in the sink? If you do get wind of my YouTube channel, I've never met you before. My partner said, because the thing is, you did come across as quite nervous and very quiet, and it's a shame that it's not you in this house. I wish it was you in this house because I feel nervous. I don't feel safe in this house at all. Not at all. I don't feel safe at all in this house. I'm greatly distressed, and that is without being incited with suicide, and that was a disgusting thing to say, though. But anyway, as I said, if this lady, Elly, if you do see this, my partner said that it could have been another Elly, but he said he definitely heard the landlady speak on the phone to a woman called Elly. Maybe she was pretending, maybe she was, I don't know, or maybe it's another Elly, but he overheard her. I don't know, they're all mad, they're all demented. But when I moved in here, that horrible old man that gave me the impression he was friendly. He said, referring to you, Elly, if you're watching, he said, "Oh, she's a funny one, she is." Yeah, and they all blamed it on me that you moved out. Even Dion, Terry, Victoria, all three of them. It's very psychopathic behaviour. Narcissistic, yes, narcissistic at best, but very dangerous behaviour, very dangerous. So, yeah, no, I'm very distressed by this, very distressed. Anyway, but there we are. But if I just don't, if you do have any contact with the landlady, my advice would be just run, have nothing to do with any of them, not even, and that includes the milestone group. So I mean, one of the things that the landlady texted me about was the Wi-Fi router. She's saying there's that Wi-Fi's not included in the rent. That's another thing they've been in cahoots about, because he was the one who brought it up. He said, "Oh, have you had a problem with the Wi-Fi? It's not included in the rent." And then I noticed that the router was stolen. If Wi-Fi wasn't included in the rent, as it is in most house shares, then I wouldn't have been given the code, would I? But I've been paying for a pay-as-you-go hotspot. And as you can imagine, that costs an arm and a leg. That's like £60 for 35 days use. Hang on a minute. Right, I have just filmed Terry's the landlady's son has just turned up here. I'm in a heightened state of distress. I've just filmed this stupid landlady is still harassing me. She's still harassing me, and I'm in a suicidal state. They're driving me nuts in this house. They're absolutely driving me nuts. I have just filmed her son. I don't know why her son, where he lives. Maybe he lives in Eastbourne. I don't know. I thought they both lived in Malta. I have just filmed. He's 1 minute telling me not to film him, and then telling me to put it on YouTube. He's made himself look just as stupid as Terry has. I'm shaking right now. I am so angry. I've just filmed her son, who's put a mouth mask on. It is so stupid, it really is. He didn't put a mouth mask on until I started filming him. I said, "Can you tell me why you stole the router, the Wi-Fi router, because the Wi-Fi code was changed and the router was stolen. And he made I filmed him making a slanderous accusation saying I fiddled with the router. Can you believe this? Can you actually believe that they're doing this? They'd already changed the Wi-Fi code so that I had to pay for a hotspot. Wi-Fi is included in the rent. So they changed the Wi-Fi code and stole the router. So I've just filmed her son. This is what I mean. The landlady will only do whatever these two vile, dirty, nasty tenants tell them to do, they will do it. And I have just filmed the landlady's son saying that his mother is causing me distress, that I'm feeling suicidal as it is, that Terry had just said to me before he turned up that Terry, this tenant, had said that with a bit of luck, Dion could have killed me. Those were his words. I actually just filmed myself telling the landlady's son this. And he's just being stupid about it. He's ignoring me. The only time he's not ignoring me is when he's saying, get that camera off me. While I was filming, I said no, the police said it's no different to CCTV. Then he got his own camera out. I said, well, I don't give you permission. And then he's telling me to put it on YouTube. Well, he's just told his mother, because his mother is harassing me right now. She is sending me text messages and she won't stop. It is illegal to film and record without their permission. They're demented, and yet she used my YouTube in the courtroom, and the judge said, "Why are you using her? Where's the paperwork?" So they don't look at when I said your mother isn't bothered that you've got a tenant that has attacked me that might be smoking cannabis, which serves a jail sentence. But Dion can get hold of her at 3:00 in the morning. I am sick to death of it. I'm actually going to ring. She's doing my head in. They're all doing my head in. They are all doing my head in. I'm going to end up. Victoria, will you stop sending me harassing text messages? Your son has just turned up. I have just had Terry. Terry has. I am in a suicidal state as it is right now. I'm in a heightened state of distress. Terry said to me that with a bit of luck, Dion could have killed me if she'd actually pushed me down the stairs. Now your son has just turned up. I had just made a polite request to Terry about leaving urine in the sink and the toilet, and then it's gotten to this stage. He finds it funny that he stole the back door key and then put it back. He finds all of this amusing. He finds it highly amusing. Okay, so your son has just turned up. I have told you to stop sending me these harassing text messages. You're not interested when I report real issues. I don't feel safe in this house because of what Dion has done to me and my partner. I have just filmed your son, and don't you text me telling me it's illegal to film and record when you used my YouTube in the courtroom. Okay? I have just approached your son, and I got my camera out because I need to get answers here that I'm not getting. I said, why was the Wi-Fi router stolen? And he made a slanderous accusation saying that I fiddled with the router. No, I left a voice message for you saying that the Wi-Fi code had been changed. I'm not playing any games. I've had enough of all of this. So you're just continuing to ignore my real issues and harass me. You're sending me harassing text messages. You're only interested in whatever nonsense, whatever lies comes from Terry and Dion. Okay? I wish I had recorded Terry a while ago before your son turned up, because I would have recorded him. Actually, he's also incited suicidal. He told me where the rope was to hang myself, and now he's saying that with a bit of luck, Dion could have pushed me down the stairs and killed me when I filmed her assaulting me coming out of his room. The police have evidence of it. You are discriminating me. You're sending me harassing text messages. Don't 1 minute play the saviour, saying to me, shall I phone for a doctor? Shall I phone for your partner? And then send me more harassing text messages saying it is illegal to film and record. I keep telling you that the police said it is no different to CCTV. I filmed the police saying that you took the back door key, and then I get text messages from you saying that I have stop playing these games. Just stop it, Victoria. Stop it. You see, this is what it has done to me. She is driving me nuts. They are driving me nuts. I moved into this property that had already been bullying and harassment in here. Elly, if you get wind of this, and I hope that you do, please try and make contact with me. My Facebook page, it's Aunt Princess Amazon, because my partner has actually said to me, you need to speak to it. My partner said to me, I'm hoping and praying that you get to speak to Elly, because I think these people have all bullied. I don't feel safe in this house. I do not feel safe in this house. Terry is a coward. If Terry really does hate that tenant downstairs, then he's a coward. He's a coward. I didn't realise what sort of a house I'd moved into, with very, very dangerous, pathological liars that just play each other off. The landlady is a bully. She is a bully, but she's more than just a bully. She's more than just they're more than just narcissists. I'm being harassed. I am being bullied every time I bring up a real issue. I'm ignored. So when I moved in here, I knew there was something a little bit off, a bit odd about the landlady. But because she was saying, if there's anything I can do to help you, and she said, and when she blamed the broken washing machine on me, she said, you don't want this to gnaw away at your sanity. They have all caused the maintenance man to have a mental breakdown, and they're doing the same to me now. They're doing exactly the same to me. You would have thought that one of them would be crazy and unhinged, but they all are. if you've got a tenant that is smoking cannabis and the police alluded to it, and even Dion herself alluded to it and said it's for medicinal purposes, and she's a school teacher, and I'm the one that's making the complaints, and I'm the one that's been attacked and assaulted, and I'm the one that's being harassed in text messages by... I'm going to upload the videos of me filming her son, because I'm in a heightened state of distress right now. They are absolutely demented Fruit Loops, but you only have to listen to the way they talk. I will upload those videos. I am in a heightened state of distress because of Terry and the landlady and now her son. And they are not responding to my distress, my concerns. And as I said, it's an ongoing breach of my rights under the Equality Act, Section 27, victimization.